Well, a very good evening to you on what is pretty close to an ideal evening for football. There is barely a cloud evident. The world and his wife have gone to great lengths to be here for a match of great consequence and massive interest in these parts. Barely a breath of wind, so the football has no excuses for not being at its very best. The teams I know are pumped for this. They are fantastic scenes in the stands. There is a great sense of drama here, a great sense of excitement and expectation. Vossen! And that's off target.
OK, it's come to nothing, but it's a warning of further threat on the break.
Benfica were imperious when the two sides last met, and the fans are asking for more of the same. Loose ball, who's going to get that? Plays it out to the flank. Good challenge, he just stood firm. It's a very good battle there, terrific to watch. Looking to break out here. Now it's Messi. Shot at goal! Goal! Benfica! All over in seconds. That's what they can do to you.
Quick, decisive and unerring. A textbook example of how to turn defence into counter-attack. That'll do for me every time.
Deadlock broken. It's 1-0.
Surprise, surprise. He just keeps on delivering, and listen, we all expect that.
Hoists it forward.
Moira Renza have made it clear what they're trying to do for me, Peter.
What are they trying to do?
Well, I think they're making the pitch as big as possible to work both flanks into better supply routes.
Benfica are the league's top scorers, formidable in front of goal. He's gone for it! It's in! And they're at it again, in double quick time! The purest possible contact, what a fabulous strike!
Well, the technique generates the power in that situation, and once power is assured, any goalkeeper's up against it.
His second of the game, and an eye now for the hat-trick. Benfica grab a couple of goals without reply. It's 2-0.
We're looking at a very different game now. The command has been established.
They're guilty of lacking inventiveness here. It's all broken down. Finds himself eased off the ball. Vossen! It's broken loose. Messi gets his foot in there. Chance to break. And there's the end of the first half. Any opinion you'd like to express on the first half?
Well, it's looking pretty straightforward, Peter. They've got themselves into a very good position, so why dither from here when they can repeat their first half success with another show of strength?
Benfica ahead 2-0, and they are looking good. We're promptly into the second 45 minutes. And the shot! And more, and more, and more! And surely that settles it! Finishing doesn't come simpler than that. Bang in front of goal.
It's almost criminal to see a defence fail to identify someone who thrives when it comes to shooting stats. They knew, and yet they didn't heed, and they've paid the price and deserve to.
He's made it 3. Quite a day at the office for him.
This is one of the best performances I've seen in a while. He's practically taken on this team single-handedly, and they don't know how to stop him.
3 without reply. This is becoming a stroll. Just brushed off the ball there. He's not played the ball, that's a foul. Hits one! And he's lifted it over.
Yeah, maybe the circumstances are beginning to heap on the pressure because they're trying to force it.
Gets it back. Maloney. And it's played forward. Has a go! Can't get the better of his opposite number. And the finish! And yes, it's there! And they are right back within touch! That really was a thing of beauty, curled in effortlessly.
You know what was notable in that, Peter, was the fact that he didn't try to blast it. He chose placement instead and delivered a peach.
Benfica have a free kick. And that's going to be a booking. Well, the players are making their point, but the ref clearly isn't interested. He's waved them all away.
Well, it was deliberate, it was cynical.
Fosun! That was travelling. And help's available out wide. And through to the goalkeeper. Messi goes looking. Well, no doubt someone is being given special treatment here.
Well, he helps himself to a treble, Peter, and then they switch on. It's a bit late now.
Forward it goes. He's got options out wide. Well, the crowd clearly like what they just saw. Some real no-nonsense defending.
Well, you could see he was eager to get a shot away, but there was too much flesh and bone in his path.
I'm more than happy to take the muscular approach. So that's it. It is all over. Benfica have won it. As much industry as inspiration. Whatever the formula, it has worked for them. So what do you take away from it all, Jim?
Yeah, and a result that was true to form. A big team beating a not-so-big team, and a lesson dealt.
Benfica return to action in this competition, a competition for which the dynamic has changed dramatically now as the group stages turn into the knockout phase. 180 minutes, 3 hours, that's all that separates winners from losers. There is no margin for error. It is now or never. It is a venue this which simply adds to the spectacle of the game it stages. One of the... has a hit! Goal! Benfica!
Listen, scoring early doesn't guarantee you anything, but the first goal was always important, and that's a terrific opener.
The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
The goal scorer for Benfica after 4 minutes is number 14.
Benfica go ahead, 1 goal to the good. Forward it goes. Questions were asked, but he's given the answers. And it's Messi. Messi brings the ball forward. It's broken loose. He's had a shot! Good try. The outcome could so easily have been different.
Good effort, very good effort. He would have at least wanted to make the keeper work, though.
Ronaldo battles to win it back. Ronaldo tries running with the ball at his feet. He hits it. He's beaten the keeper, but hit the post. Messi. Dendoncker. Well, they are working very hard to get it wide now, Jim.
Yeah, I think they've decided to concentrate on working the flanks to help the production line. It's where the room is.
Plays it over to the other flank. It's a great gallop down the right-hand side. Good run, ultimately thwarted by an astute piece of defending. Crowd appreciates good football all round there. Well, of course, every year this is the point at which it gets really tough. Not just within the confines
It is.
of this competition, but the season as a whole.
Yes, and we've seen many a team collapse over the years in this February period, mainly because of fatigue and injury. You know, it is a key time for squad rotation.
Up for a header! Harmlessly behind. Bolly. There has been just the early goal here, and the score is 1-0. Jimenez gets into a dangerous position. And it's Adama Traore. Gets wrestled off the ball. Maloney. Benfica have it back and they can go again. And it's Adama Traore looking to break out here. Now it's Rafinha. Casemiro. Messi. And the defence can get it clear. And that'll be the last act of the first half. So there you have it, a close-fought half of football, but one that still had its moments, but ultimately produced just one goal. A more than decent game up to now. So your views on the first half?
Well, I think the scoreline offers a fair reflection of the level of endeavour from both teams. I think they lead because they did most of the probing. A little more penetration, I think, should help them get the job done.
Benfica, the happier of the teams, heading in for half-time, 1-0 up. So we're just settling back into this second half. Goes for goal! Oh, that was no routine save.
Well, as Tesco, Peter, the keeper has just received an A+ grade.
Oh, real danger here. It's found its way to him. Messi. And it's Casemiro. Plays it out to the flank. Up to meet it! And in it goes! And with that goal comes comfort!
Benfica produced a lovely sequence of passes there. It's a terrific brand of football to watch, and importantly, it is a strong end product.
The goal scorer for Benfica after 61 minutes is number 13.
Well, there is some activity down on the touchline. It seems there's going to be a change. So that's 2 now without reply.
Well, at 1-0 this contest was still nicely poised, but now that it's gone to 2, mindsets are affected a lot more. Winning belief one way and that losing feeling the other.
Over to the left. Pedro Neto. And here comes the corner. Another corner then. They've played it short. There are a few waiting for it. Regardless of the outcome, it is good to see someone running at the defence like that. That's the sort of defending that is going to upset the opposite. Tries a shot! Good stop, that wasn't easy.
Oh, that's a sparkling save. Absolutely sparkling. His reflexes were ultra sharp.
In for a header! That's a half-decent try.
A more than decent attempt, Peter.
Great strength, too strong for his opponent. Raul. Casemiro gets it back. Lindelof. Messi. It's a good run down the right. Where could this lead? Tried to play it through.
Yeah, I mean, I think he did well to spot the run. He just didn't get enough behind it. It happens.
Pedro Neto. This could be their final throw of the dice. So here comes a substitution.
Well, you have to feel a little for the player being taken off here. I think he's been made the scapegoat.
Gets up to head it! Went with his head, but couldn't steer it in. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Semedo tries to get it forward quickly.
I wouldn't fancy playing up front in these circumstances, to be honest. There's absolutely no supply.
Casemiro. And that is it. The referee has seen enough. Benfica have the tie at their mercy. Avoid defeat at home, and they are through. Your final thoughts, Jim?
Yeah, they had a game plan which was...
Well, sadly for those who are exposed to the elements, I'm afraid that the clouds have opened up and it is teeming down here. There are some fans who are going to get very, very wet. Having said which, there are almost no empty seats. It is a terrific turnout under the circumstances. There's nowhere else to go, in truth, if you want to see this much-anticipated game. So, come rain or come shine, we are here and really looking forward to it. This one of the great amphitheatres of the game. You are welcome to it, and indeed to one of the grandest fixtures. The action has already started. Benfica must be pretty concerned about this fixture pile-up.
Yeah, and when you've got fixture...
Hits one! It's in! It is a good finish. The odds were against him. Little matter.
Oh, this fella's as slippery as an eel, the way he freed himself to score. I mean, for that defence, it was a case of, now you've got him, now you don't. Brilliant.
Portimonense grab an early lead. Good start. What a ball this has turned out to be. Looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. Good idea, just poorly executed. Benfica have been very strong at home this season, in fact still unbeaten here. Benfica are behind here despite their domination of possession. Forward it goes. And he's going for goal! Oh, shame, that was nicely worked.
And the defence was completely beaten then. Exploiting that space in behind has proven very effective for them in this game. It's good stuff.
Hoists it forward. It's a long pass, but not the most accurate. Great leap! He's missed, but not by that far.
That's a little unfortunate. He had a lot of people worried then.
And it's played forward. Benfica are trailing here with the first half almost done. Bruno Fernandes. Brought forward. What does he try from here? Casemiro gets it back. And that'll be the last act of the first half. Well, there we are, off they go for half-time. The breakthrough did indeed come in the first half, but there has only been that one goal. It is very, very tight.
It's a dressing room that needs rousing at half-time, because in truth they've not really been at it so far. If the pep talk works, we may see a very different side second half. We need to.
Already up and running for the second half.
Benfica need to get the balance right to sort this out. Ambition must be complemented by just the right amount of caution, and I think the more experienced players can oversee that.
He's making good use of his strength there, just refuses to be out-muscled. Portimonense have it back and they can go again. He is not one readily to admit defeat. Don't be surprised if he tries that again. Bruno Fernandes with a long pass. Bruno Fernandes needed to come up with a better ball.
The movement was good, but the pass lacked authority, a cause of mild frustration.
Oh, well defended. That had to be done. Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, there'll be no accusations of a lack of effort. They're giving as good as they get when it comes to chances.
Gets wrestled off the ball. Half an hour gone in the second half. Casemiro. Lindelof. Benfica are in dire need of a breakthrough. Can they?
At least they're going about it as they should, having brought this on themselves.
Shoots! It's in! Well, that always looked the likely outcome.
It's almost criminal to see a defence fail to identify someone who thrives when it comes to shooting stats. They knew, and yet they didn't heed, and they've paid the price and deserve to.
So now we're going to get those changes we have been expecting.
Yeah, he's run himself into the ground, hasn't he? And it's good to see that the crowd appreciate his efforts, because he has put in a real honest shift.
Benfica grab the equaliser and we're all square.
Well, that goal just serves to give them the momentum and psychological edge now at this stage, but for me, they've got to chase a winner.
He's got the ball, has a pop! Oh, nearly, but nearly is nothing. And the referee has brought play back and showed him a yellow card. So, time for changes on both sides, actually. They've played it short. Whipped in. And the shot! Oh, what a wonderful stop! Well, and that's it. Passion and panache and perseverance, and in the end, parity. A really good game to watch. Your reflections then, Jim?
A rather flat performance for me when we expected something a lot stronger. I think they thought...
Well, a very good evening to you as you join us for tonight's live game. Unfortunately, our weather forecast is somewhat less than promising. We're told to expect intermittent spells of heavy rain, which might very well impact on the quality of the football later. It'll certainly add a new dimension, especially for those players who like to keep hold of the ball. Few anxious faces hoping it will all somehow stay away, but I have to tell you that we are told is an extremely unlikely scenario. And this must be... looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. Keeper sends it forward. Samaris. Oh, well played, he saw that coming. Benfica were imperious when the two sides last met, and the fans are asking for more of the same. That's one way of trying to make things happen. There's a few who could follow that example. And it's Messi. Sticks in a foot to win it back. A real chance to break. Lindelof gets it back. Goes for goal! It's anyone's ball. Modric. And a shot! In for a header! Hits one! Hits off target and by quite a way.
If he sacrifices some power, he may control the elevation.
Modric finds himself back in the starting side for the first time in a while. Nicely measured pass. Cristiano Ronaldo! Oh, surely that deserved better.
It's easy to say it, but difficult to stop it when runs in behind are being made like that.
And he's there to clear it. Goes direct to the front line. And the through ball is intercepted. Gets it back. And it's Messi. Cristiano Ronaldo. Hits one! And that's been levered clear. Lindelof, of whom the stats say he is the best player in the team in the air. Danilo. That's good progress he's made on the ball. Where to next? Knocks it away. Some good work on the right flank. Now, what's next? Forward it goes. And he's there to cut it out. And the first half is done. So both sides have drawn blanks. They have toiled at times, but it's not been a bad game by any means. And we are up to the break.
Benfica ended that first half in such a strong fashion. I think we'll just have to wait and see now if they can rekindle that drive and that determination. It's been great commitment, and that has to be maintained in this second half.
An engrossing half, but we're still where we started, 0-0. So we're just settling back into this. He's had a go! There's a goal! The second half sparked straight into life. Oh, high-quality goal, lovely first touch, sumptuous second. Benfica have made their breakthrough, so can they build on it?
Look, I'm sure that silencing the crowd would have been mentioned in the dressing room beforehand, and just listen.
Modric tries running with the ball at his feet. Tries to get it forward quickly. Good run, ultimately thwarted by an astute piece of defending. Crowd appreciates good football all round there. Out to the right. Goes for a sweeping cross.
Well, it's good stuff. This is better.
Well, this isn't the time to talk about risks now, Jim, is it? They just have to hurl everything at it and hope for a break.
Spot on, Peter.
Has a go! He scores! And this is getting better and better. Finishing doesn't come simpler than that. Bang in front of goal.
It's almost criminal to see a defence fail to identify someone who thrives when it comes to shooting stats. They knew, and yet they didn't heed, and they've paid the price and deserve to.
Well, there is some activity down on the touchline. It seems there's going to be a change.
Well, you have to feel a little for the player being taken off here. I think he's been made the scapegoat after that, but I guess something had to be done. I suppose it did need a little change.
So that's two now without reply.
That second goal has such a polarising effect on prospective moods. I mean, one team are under more pressure now to get the next goal, and the other will fancy their chances of turning 2 into 3.
And it's Messi. Played in with accuracy. Gorgeous control there. That's a good block, but at the expense of a corner. They've played it short. Drilled in low. Plays it back.
Oh, I like the little feint he came up with to produce the effort. Very, very tidy.
Keeper's ball. Vossen. Great strength, too strong for his opponent.
They're actually not getting too tight, which is interesting.
No.
It's probably cautionary. Don't dive in, try to pinch it or intercept so nobody can get in behind.
And again, they run up against stubborn defending. Maloney. Danilo. He's had a look. Vossen! Yes! And they are cruising away.
Yeah, looking back at that, that's how you play on the counter. Quick and decisive and ruthless with the finish. I thought it was a stunning, stunning breakaway.
Benfica take a 3-goal lead and they are romping out of sight. Played towards the front men. Board shows there will be 3 extra minutes. Messi looks to dink one in. And that will be the final act. Benfica a class apart. Opponents torn apart. They are comprehensive winners. So, Jim, how do you reflect on what we've seen?